Okay, right now I'm gonna go through my day, um, and kind of show you like what I was thinking. Um, so yeah, all right, let me pause this music real quick. And I'm in like a small meeting room. The room echoes like a motherfucker, so I don't really want, I don't know, people to hear me around, but I, again, don't really care. All right, so I'm gonna replay my chart. Select bar. Okay. So going into the day on the 4 hour chart, I realized that we had this huge rejection wick, and this kind of just looks like low resistance. A move this big, price is probably going to rebalance the next day. The 1 hour, as you can see, this is just low resistance with this 1 hour gap. So I kind of wanted to play this buy condition. However, on ES, we had the same 1 hour gap. This is price that already happened. So I kind of wanted to see like what price would do, even though we are kind of in a moneymaker. In my opinion, we're in a moneymaker buy model with the price rejecting out of this leg. A new day opening gap, meaning that price would probably rebalance up to here. 4 hour unmitigated gap. All this LLR or LRL, low resistance liquidity, and then you have these gaps down here. So price was very, honestly, really good today. It always is good, I feel like, on CPI because you just have clear draws. So going down into the 1 minute, I wanted to see price either mitigate higher or take out these lows and go get the data low. However, what did we do first? We traded higher at 9:30, creating into this liquidity pool. So now we have all these relative equal highs, basically equal highs up here. We have all these equal highs now, resting above with these data highs and still LLR. Now what do? We get this small AMD model, and then bang. So this is where I'm like, all right, if price rejects out of here, I want to see longs. If it keeps on going lower, you look for cons. I mean, it's honestly very easy to read price. And what do? Out of this range, we hit OTE to the tick, and then you get your move higher. There was a 30-second change of state and delivery, and also like a 30-second up here. I was like, I might as well wait because data news is below. I just want to make sure that we're completely bullish. We have the targets to be bullish. So I waited for this whole leg to get closed above because I wanted my risk to reward to be the best. So we closed like around here. I think I got a better fill than that. I put my stop like around here, below this fair value gap. And then I put my longs like here at London high. One of these was London high. Bang. Something like that. Price ended up taking out London high, going a little lower. I'm not sure how this 2 minute didn't work, as we were rejecting out of that 1 hour with taking liquidity. This 2 minute was probably my favorite trade of the day, and it ended up failing. Why? Because ES didn't fully inverse this. The 1 minute also didn't fully inverse this, and we just have all of these targets above, while price only has 2 liquidity patches above. So price fully goes higher. Now this is where I think the trade of the day was, in my opinion. I mean, we get your 15-minute here. However, ES didn't fully tap the 15-minute, so I would never take that. However, this setup is beautiful. I know a few people trade like this. I don't. Alright, so right here. Bang, bang. Price is going to take this high out and get an immediate reversal. So why is this trade insane? Because on this expansion leg, we reject out of the 2.5 zone with this 4-hour gap, building up all this low resistance liquidity down below with news. You then come down, create a 2-minute order block. There is the create a 2-minute order block. Create this, bang, and you set a limit here with your stop like a little bit below the body. Or first you want to see rejection. Bang, right when you see rejection, you short right here. Some people actually trade like this, I don't know how, and then you catch this whole move. It's like a max expansion to retrace with standard deviation of this manipulation leg, because this is manipulation. You manipulate, you have an SMT here, you fully manipulate, and then the 4-hour or the 3-hour or this expansion leg lines up with the news low. So yeah, that was, in my opinion, the trade of the day. Is this 4-hour standard deviation. Pretty freaking sweet. 10R trade. Again, I know some people trade like this. I would never trade like it, but again, 2 insane trades that you could have taken today. If I didn't, I was doing math earlier, and if I didn't take a $1,200 loss and it was just a $500 loss, I would be at, I'd be at $1,186 of account, or I think it would be 1,600, but I would be that and my account balance, which would be halfway to passing my UGA. But again, that shouldn't matter. I learned from that, and now I'm only taking $500, risking $500 days, and I want to see how price ended up playing off this rejection. Again, now you just accumulate, you're done for the day. You already expanded higher, expanded lower, get an immediate retracement out of this rejection zone. And yeah, that is the day. See you guys tomorrow.